Vixen, but do you recall the fastest reindeer of them all? Comet, the quick hoof reindeer, had a streak like
what's happening, Dangsters? Good morning. How's everyone doing out there? It is time to wakey bakey, baby. That's right, guys. You are tuned in to the dailydank.com. This is the Wakey Bakey Morning Show. You are you, I am me, and we are live. That's right, guys. We're going to get high this morning, and we are going to talk the Christmas Wish Book of 1988. That's right, guys. Remember the big Sears Wish Books would come? You'd look at them for months before Christmas, circling everything you wanted, and then it would change about 30 times. That's right. We're going to be looking into 1988, guys. Brian was a 12-year-old, probably one of the last big Christmas hauls. You know, when you turn into a teenager, your Christmas hauls become less and less. When you're a kid, when you're like 10, man, Santa comes and just totally does it up. 11, you get it. 12, 13, 14, 15, start getting less and less and less. So 88, that was the big year for me, guys. 12-year-old Brian. Maybe I was 11. I was something. I was 11 or 12 at this stage. So, yeah, we got a lot to get into. G.I. Joes, He-Man, Thundercat, all the things, guys. What would you be interested in 1988 on the Sears wish list, guys? We got about a week before Christmas. As everyone wrote Santa Claus and made sure he knows what to bring you for Christmas, guys. Oh, man. We're going to have a hell of a show this morning. We got the Wakey Bakey. Oh, boy. We got some stuff to talk about this morning. There's a new theory, a new study that long-term cannabis users, I forget what it's called, it has a crazy name, have violent throwing up. It's like you throw up green fucking puke or something. We're going to talk about it, guys. That's what they're saying. I've been smoking weed for years. The only time I throw up is if I smoke too much. If I take one extra bong hit, then all of a sudden I might start coughing up some shit. But other than that, we're good to go. Oh, we got a lot to talk about, guys. A lot of news, more Rob Reiner stuff. We got a lot to get into this morning, guys. So buckle in, kick the tires, and light the fires because we go live into my dad's coming home today, guys. Dad's finally getting sprung from the hospital, guys. So happy. Should be on his way home here pretty quick. My mom's headed up there to pick him up. So big shout out to my dad and my mom for picking him up and my daughter for going with them. All right, guys, buckle in. We got a hell of a show this morning. Get that weed out. Get ready to wake and bake, guys, because we go live in 2. Let's do this thing this morning, guys. Don't be throwing up no green mist like the Great Muda. Wrestling reference if you don't get it. All right, guys, here we go. We go live in 2.
and time for Bakey.
Time to Wakey and time for Bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja visuela y cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el soy yo quien te
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Question of the day, guys. 1 day of coal versus 364 days of fun. Do you take your chances? It's a bulldog meme that I just saw, man. Oh, when you own a bulldog, you get into the weirdest, craziest memes in the world, guys. But yeah, 1 day of coal versus 364 days of fun. You make the call. Oh, how's everyone doing out there? I heard cold baths are good for the body. 100%, man. Any anti-inflammation is really good. You know, inflammation I've learned is the core to most problems. Is you know, it is I don't want to say it causes cancer, but it doesn't help it by any means. If you can keep your inflammation down, man, I think you'll have a pretty healthy life. In an older man world, like I'm living in, middle-aged man, I think the trick is to keep inflammation down. That would be baths or like food, anything, man. I think you're good to go if you can do that. I think that's the key. That's what I think. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a guy who talks about weed on a morning show. Oh man, all sorts of crazy shit happening yesterday, guys. We're going to talk about it more in the news, but what about this judge? This judge is on trial for letting a illegal immigrant out of the back of her courtroom when ICE was in the front waiting for the guy to get released. The guy was there on a domestic violence order. He, you know, it was pleading guilty. I think he was on his arraignment for domestic violence. The thing that bugs me the most about it is the victims. The actual domestic violent victim was in the courtroom and saw the judge play favoritism to this illegal immigrant, be like, come on, come back out here. You know, like, what do you think as a victim? You had some dude beat you up, and then the judge is going out of her way to protect them. Sounds like the court system to me. I tell you, man, the court system needs to be uprooted by the roots, man. You want to talk about draining the swamp. Jesus, man. If you fucking law enforcement, fucking courts, man, that's where you really need to drain the swamp. This bullshit where these you don't even have real judges. You got commissioners who think that they're judges and they get all pissed off when you like appeal them and stuff because you're not a real fucking judge, man. You weren't elected. And that's the other thing. These fucking judges that get appointed, fuck that, man. They shouldn't have a tenure just because fucking an administration appointed you, and now you think you can get away with whatever the fuck you want because you don't have. What about this guy in this? What was it? The Young Thug trial. They had this judge. I watched this a few months ago. So this was in Atlanta, and this rapper Young Thug was on trial. His lawyer goes in the courtroom that morning and finds out that the judge and the prosecutors had a secret meeting without him, without any representative of the defense. And the lawyer was a little fired up about it. It was just like, hey, I want to find out. Not not out of line. He was like, hey, I want to find out, why did you have this meeting without me? This is an ex parte. This is not right. Well, the judge then focuses in on who told him. Not, oh, yeah, we kind of fucked up, or no, you're out of line. I'm allowed to do that. No, who told you? And literally goes back and forth with this attorney for like 20 minutes and maybe an hour. And the lawyer's like, no, I'm not going to tell you. It's attorney, client, blah, 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 blah. And the judge then holds him in contempt. And he's got to do 30 days in jail. And the lawyer, like an OG, says, okay, can I serve it with my client so we can work on the case while we're in jail together? Oh, he ends up appealing it, winning. The judge was so out of line. But the fact that this motherfucker was appointed, he faces no consequences. You can't like unvote him out of office because he fucked up. You can't do anything. It's a bullshit system, man. I've been in it for fucking 4 years. So sorry if I'm a little broken record-ish, guys. But man, when you're in it and you see how corrupt it really is, the reason Lady Justice is blind, because she doesn't want to see all these assholes fucking ripping her apart, man. Fucking that's why she put on the blindfold. I swear, man. And then they, like lawyers, it's the famous lawyer thing. They're going to fucking out you for everything. And then as soon as you like, well, you did the same exact thing here, and here. Well, it's different. Fucking lawyers and judges, man. All corrupt. Bunch of corrupt motherfuckers. Anyway, guys. How's everyone doing? Enough of the ranting. Who do we got? We got Steve. Good morning, Steve. Good morning. Lonnie up in the house. Open Carrie, Larry. Shout out to Steve's Trash Man. He works in Sonata and Fort Worth on the same day. Now that's a hard worker. Lonnie says he was in Christmas of '88. He was 13. It was Drew Barrymore and Alyssa Milano on that Sears catalog because that's all he was wanting in '88. Oh, that's cool. Steve was framing houses back in '88. Larry, 88 was the last year Milano was hot. Broken Brain, good morning. Welcome, my dad. Nice. He'll be a happy man. Today, I'll tell you. My mom, maybe not so happy. Gonna be a lot of work, but no, man, it's great to finally have him for Christmas too. That's gonna be a really good one, man. It's gonna be fun. All right, let's get into this show this morning, guys. We got a lot to get into. We got some shout outs this morning. If you're in the house and you're out and about, maybe you're doing some last minute or maybe just some, we won't call it last minute Christmas shopping. You still got a week. So I got to start my shopping. Oh, man. Whatever happened to Roid Rage Paramedic? He's still, it's in the paperwork phase right now, but I haven't heard anything from that dude. That dude knew he was wrong, like, especially on the video, but he's one of those fucking muscle heads who, again, won't admit it. All right, guys, let's get into some roll call. We'll talk about old fucking meathead here in a minute.
Rise and shine, it's the Wakey Bakey vibe. Dank Nation's here and we're going worldwide. The Daily Dank.com is leading the way, shouting out the crew, starting the day. From Rosie the Bulldog to Supernova, my Mike. Dank Nation shining, the future's bright. Oh, roll call, Dank Nation unite. Harvey hooligans here, keeping it tight. Fight for freedom, blazing it up. Broken brains thinking Rosie Key's got the spark. Mr. Crispers brings the crunch and leaves his mark. Back to the retro review. Bring in the Golani, the OG, smoking big, not scrawny. Aaron from Australia, bold and uncontrolled. it real. Charlie the fisherman's got that morning appeal. April's so lovely, Russ and Jeremy too. Lonnie's blunt is lighting up the room. Roll call, Bank Nation unite with the dailydate.com.
Boo, boo, boo. That's right. Big shout out to Rosie Key this morning. Good morning, Rosie Key. Big shout out to Captain Cush, the captain. Big shout out to Delta Dog. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Big shout out to Chris Zucchini. Big shout out to Nova Mike. What's up, buddy? Supernova Mike. Big shout out to Jeremy out there. Big shout out to Fight for Freedom and Russ. Big shout out. Hopefully they're doing good, man. Life throws a lot of curveballs at you. Everyone out there, man. Big shout out. Big shout out. Big shout out to Harvey Hooligan. I was trying to think of Pam. And I was running the song in my head. I'm like, Chris Zucchini, Pam, got that morning appeal. All right. Oh, Steve, what's up, buddy? What's up? All the way from Ensenada. Big shout out to Aaron in Australia. Big shout out. Lonnie in the house. The roaches of the sea, shrimp. Open carry Larry in the house. Shout out Steve's Trashman. That is a long drive from Ensenada to Fort Worth just for some trash, guys. Oh, who else we got? Where is old Harvey Hooligans at this morning? Big shout out to Sin. That's right. Big shout out to Sin. No. You weren't in school after 18. Dropped 27 years off that support. Oh, man. 89, 90 wasn't bad. But after that, it was all downhill. You're getting old after 88, man. Oh, who else we got? We got the Broken Brain up in the house. Good morning. Big shout out to Hatchet Assassin Gaming, guys. Big shout out. Oh, man. All right, what else we got? Big shout out to Retro Review, guys. Back to Retro. Getting crazy, getting jiggy. Back to Retro Review, guys. Check out him and Felix, Flexible Felix, over on the Mod Squad, guys. Big shout out to them. You love unboxings. You love jokes. You love little bits. You love Saturday Night Live. Well, you're going to love the Mod Squad, guys. Get on over there and check them out. Great show. Who else we got? Big shout out to everyone over at the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. A week before Christmas. Get on down there, get those stocking stuffers, get the gifts, get all the things. You know what mom wants. Mom and dad, brother, sister, cousin, aunt, a nephew, uncle, friends, acquaintances, strangers. They all want weed for Christmas, guys. That's it. They all want the weed. Get on in there. Check it out. Today, guys, you're going to Thirsty Thursday. Bring someone a 6-pack of cannabis-infused drinks. You're the fucking hero, man. You're the hero. Get on down there and you're going to save 15% off today. Thirsty Thursday, guys. Get on down there and chicky check it. That's right. Oh, I just took a hit and boy, I've been doing that lately. I read somewhere that it isn't holding the smoke in that gets you high. So I've been like literally just inhaling it, exhaling it. Well, I started holding it again. And I'm telling you, man, you do get higher. You do get higher if you hold your smoke in. But then, or maybe it's just missing brain cells. You're killing brain cells. That's what, from holding your breath too long. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, man. But whatever it is, you get that rush. You get that good going. Who else has issues fucking losing lighters, man? I was trying to find a lighter this morning, and I'm like, fuck. I usually keep it in my pocket, but then you have to debate what pants you were wearing the day before and all that jazz, man. That's always worse. Big shout out to everyone looking for lighters out there. Big shout out to all What's worse, a missing sock or a missing lighter? Excuse me, man. A missing sock or a missing lighter? Because they end up in the same place, man. They end up in that vortex in your house somewhere. All the socks and all the lighters are together. Oh, man, when you wash a lighter and it works and you're like, all right. Or when you accidentally hear it in the dryer. Has anyone ever had a lighter explode in a dryer on them? I never have. I've heard of this before, though. Tweakers are all about fucking this for some reason. I guess apparently if you have, I hate two different socks. I do too. I'm a white sock guy, man. Call me racist, call me whatever. I like my socks white, guys, just pure white. I don't want no designs on them. I don't want black socks. I don't want red socks. I'm a sock racist and I want white socks, guys. That's it. Um, the only time I'll wear black socks is if I'm wearing like dress shoes and black pants. If I'm wearing regular shoes, I'm still wearing white socks. I don't know what it is, but yeah, man, I can't do multicolored socks. They feel weird to me too. Like just a straight up cotton socks. They feel good, man. But then you put on these like dress socks and they feel all slick. I don't like feeling slick. White sock. I used to when I worked at Harrah's over in Laughlin, the casino, I worked 5 to 1. Yeah, 5 to 1. So I would have to leave the house like at 4 o'clock to get to work on time. And there was a guy, a motorcycle guy, just like a Honda or something, but he would always be in front of me and I would have to pass him on the way to work every morning. He probably was going to work too. But he would wear black pants, black shoes, and then you would see on his motorcycle his white socks. And I didn't hate it because I'm a white sock guy, but at the same time, like it just looks kind of weird, especially on a motorcycle. But do you wear socks with your sandals? No. Only if they're like the ones like NFL players wear, the slides. You're okay to wear socks and slides. You're not okay to wear socks and sandals. And I think what it is because the sock gets wrapped around the toe holder and it looks really weird. What about guys who wear toe socks? What about toe socks? Those are weird. Those are weird. Those toe fucking shoes or whatever. You know that they make regular black cotton socks. Not all black socks are the same, Brian. Black socks can do anything white socks can do. Come on. Come on. Larry just says gay. Not cool toe shoes. Toe shoes are the worst, man. I was playing Grand Theft Auto last night. If you guys haven't checked it out, mansions. They got mansions now. I just spent $14 million or $18 million, something like that, on Grand Theft Auto buying a new mansion with one bedroom. Has a nightclub. It has a movie theater, but one bedroom. I don't know. It's Grand Theft Auto. What you don't even use the bedroom, so I get that. But oh, when you buy your mansion, there's a cut scene, and some dude comes out of your sauna, and he's wearing the fucking toe shoes and nothing but a speedo and toe shoes. You know what? I'm gonna tell a story I've never told on the air before. I think only my family know this story, and it still traumatizes me to this day, guys. So when I was growing up, I was probably the year was 1988. That's right. We're going right to 88, guys. I think I was like in 5th grade, and it was my grandma's 75th birthday. So they had a family reunion where all the family came down here to Bullhead and we all celebrated my grandma's birthday, all her kids, everyone came down. My cousin Deanne, Never really close. I don't fucking know. Just some chick who's related to me at this point. Don't really know her. She had a boyfriend. And I'm just straight gonna say his name. I don't give a fuck. Robert Flashner was his name. I'm pretty Robert Flashner. The last name I could just be adding an N. I don't Flasher. I think it was Flashner. And this motherfucker. So we had this family reunion. And this dude hadn't been married. I don't think he was married. I think he was just like the boyfriend. And they lived in Vegas in an apartment. I remember that. And it was like in the kind of in the ghetto too. And I wasn't like sure what, like it was a different kind of neighborhood than I was used to at that age. Anyway, they come down. We have a pontoon boat. And I want to say we all went out on the lake, the whole family, on the pontoon boat, and there was another boat. Well, anyway, Robert Flashner, this fucking the boyfriend of my cousin, shows up in a motherfucking Speedo. I had never seen a fucking Speedo before in my life. This is Arizona, bitch. We don't wear Speedos here. And I'm still traumatized. And he was kind of like I don't want to say he was Italian because I don't think he was Italian. Maybe greasy. He had the black fucking hair, like just fucking black as night, man. And he had so much goddamn hair, black as night, all over his body, wearing this fucking Speedo, man. I'm still traumatized by it. I'm telling. And it was, you know what I think it was? And it was like green. The Speedo is green. And there was such a contrast between his dark fucking hair and the fucking Speedo that you're just like fucking blinded. Remember Phoenix University Red Sox alumni commercials? I do remember that. I wore black socks one day and ruined my credit rating. Oh man, Brian went to band camp. I don't even know how to read music, okay? Oh man. Like Chewbacca in a Speedo. Yes. Yes. And then I remember he ate and like had breadcrumbs. Oh man. Oh, Robert Flashner, the worst. The worst, man. I wonder whatever happened to that dude. I really don't give a shit. All right, guys, let's get in. There's some wakey bakey news. We got a lot to cover. Let's do this.
Wake up, sleepyheads, turn on the tube. Wakey Bakey Morning got the latest scoop. Celeb news, gossip like a wild parade. Spill the beans while you sip that lemonade. Crazy news stories that'll blow your mind. Aliens on the loose, or did Bigfoot find? Grab a bowl and let's dive into the hype. Morning show groove with the stoner type. Wakey Bakey, every morning it's a dare. Catch the crazy news just floating in the air. Celeb drama and the wild world blend. Morning laughs that never end.
Boop, 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 boop. That's right, guys. We got some news this morning for you. Let's see what we got here. Jane's Addiction is breaking up officially, guys. It was a hell of a year was it last year at this time that was it Perry Farrell punched fucking Dave Navarro on stage and it was like a big fucking ordeal. Well, they're officially done, guys. I think there was lawsuits involved. It's been going on for about a year. On Wednesday, rock band Jane's Addiction posted a statement on Instagram revealing they are officially breaking up. This comes a year after an onstage fight occurred between Perry Farrell and Dave Navarro. We would like to clarify events surrounding the cancellation of the tour after the show in Boston, September 2024. The statement said after that show, without notice to Perry, we determined it would be best not to continue with the tour and made inaccurate statements about Perry's mental health, which we regret. During the September 2024 performance, Pharrell threw a punch at Navarro, which led him being dragged off stage. Following the incident, the band members pulled the plug on the rest of their tour. Shortly after, Pharrell issued an apology. This weekend has been incredibly difficult, and having the time and space to reflect, it's only right I apologize to my bandmates, especially Dave Navarro, fans, family, and friends for my actions during the show. They went on to say Jane's addiction will live forever in our hearts, and they are proud of the music they created for years. Been caught stealing. Remember that song? Pharrell apologized once again and said that he reflected on the incident and knows he didn't handle himself in the way he should have. He apologizes to the patrons and the bandmates for losing my temper and disrupting the show, he said on Instagram. James' addiction has been the center of my life for decades. The band, the songs, the patrons, and the impact that we had on the music and culture mean more to me than words could ever possibly be written down. So that's it, man. No more Jane's addiction. Maybe I'll go back to Lollapalooza. That was a hell of a concert, Lollapalooza. 1 minute was the Chili Peppers album Navarro played on. It was, yeah. He's in a couple bands, a couple big bands. Isn't he the guy on Ink Master? Is that what it's called? Ink Master? Is it Dave Navarro? I'm pretty sure it is. All right, guys. Marlon Wayans. I don't know what it is about Marlon Wayans. It's like maybe because it's a Nepo baby thing or something. Something about Marlon Wayans I just can't get behind. Like, the only reason he's famous is because his family's famous. I don't know. I'm not a big Marlon Wayans supporter. But let's see what he has to say. It's fair to say Marlon Wayans is booked and busy. Last week, the comedian woke up bright and early to deliver the Golden Globes nominations. Not only was he the wake-up call tough, but so were the pronunciations. I can relate with that. Why did they give me all the hard names? He exclaimed, like 5 minutes before they go, all right, here are the names. And I'm like, wait a second. I need to study this like the bar. So my apologies if I messed up everybody's names. They asked me about Diddy documentary, and I was like, I didn't see it. Then they asked me about it, and I just gave my opinion. I was like, I don't think brothers need to be quarreling in public like that. And then what did I get into a public quarrel with a brother? And I just think it was bad for the culture, he explained. They all stemmed from an interview he did on the Real 92.3, Jay Cruz on the Cruise Show. He was asked about 50's Netflix documentary, The Reckoning. He took note. He was behind the project and explained that 50 and Diddy have a long-term beef. He called it personal. It's between him and Puff, he continued, and before both of them and God, just as Puff is down on his luck and 50's kicking him when he's down. If luck turn on 50, you got to be careful on what you put out. There is karma to every action that you do. Kind of true, but not really, man. When you can get your comeuppance, you get your fucking comeuppance. And this dude, like, the only reason he even has a voice is because his fucking brother made it before he did in his family. Like, I don't know, man. You guys are gonna hate me for this, but I think White Girls is a piece of fucking shit. Oh, I don't know, man. Michelle Obama trying to get some attention. Michelle Obama on the death of Rob Reiner. We were supposed to be seeing them that night. Fucking Michelle Obama's the fucking girl in high school when somebody dies. And even though she didn't know who the fuck they were, she would be fucking crying in the hallway. Oh my God, little Stevie died. Oh, I was going to say hi to him. Oh, fucking Michelle Obama. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, guys, Warner Brothers executives rejects Paramount bid, guys. This is the whole hostile takeover. Netflix is trying to buy it. Paramount originally made the offer, and then Paramount came in to try to outbid them. Kind of crazy stuff going on, man. A lot of money. A lot of money.
Others Discovery has rejected, as you mentioned, that massive $108 billion bid from Paramount, and that's been called a hostile takeover. Well, they are also saying, according to the company, that it has, quote, significant risks. That is why they are going with Netflix this morning.
$108 billion they offered to buy Netflix. Or they offered to buy fucking Warner Brothers, but it sounds like they're gonna stick with Netflix. Wow.
Of course, we're still getting those new details into our newsroom. As you see here, Warner Brothers Discovery Chair Samuel DiPiazza explained the official rejection in a statement to shareholders this morning, saying, quote, "This offer once again fails to address key concerns that we have consistently communicated to Paramount throughout our extensive engagement and review of their 6 previous proposals. We are confident that our merger with Netflix represents superior, more certain value for our shareholders, and we look forward to delivering on the compelling benefits of our combination." Warner Brothers had expressed concerns about the risks of those backings and backing the Paramount offer, including multi-billion-dollar contributions from Middle Eastern entities, including Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund. So what happens next in this saga? Well, Paramount could come back with a higher bid.
Boy, that that Saudi Arabian money, man, it's going around everywhere, and they're really trying to fucking like make themselves legitimate just by buying off shit. But man, how do you guys feel about American big companies taking Saudi Arabia money?
Netflix will have the opportunity to up its $83 billion to match or counter Paramount's new offer, which would start a new bidding war. Now, in a letter to shareholders this morning, CEO Ted Sarandos of Netflix said the streamer's deal is, quote, the right deal, the right partner at the right time. He also reassured that Netflix will continue to release Warner Brothers films in theaters with traditional windows, a major concern by movie theater owners. Now, according to The Hollywood Reporter, some Warner Brothers shareholders like the all-cash bid from Paramount. So if that amount does go up, Wall Street could pressure Warner Brothers Discovery to reconsider.
Damn, Paramount threw up fucking that much money, all cash? Dang.
We will have to see how that plays out. The Warner Brothers Discovery CEO says regulatory reviews and that process have already begun for the Netflix deal. Federal regulators would have to approve the deal overall. So,
wow. So it sounds like Netflix is gonna get Warner Brothers. Man, just in our lifetime, guys, I don't think people are talking about what a big fucking deal this is. So in our lifetime, in our adult lifetime at that, Netflix went from slinging DVDs in the mail, innovated a whole new system, and now they're buying fucking Warner Brothers fucking 30 years later. How crazy is that, man? Netflix, a company that was fucking renting DVDs in the mail, now owns Hollywood. Now making their own movies. Now fucking own a Hollywood studio, building their own. How fuck, man? I don't think Netflix gets enough credit for what a company, man. What a company. That's a big fucking deal, man. That really is. Just think about the implications on that, man. That like again, selling DVDs in the mail, or not even selling them, renting them. And now all of a sudden they're probably the biggest fucking Hollywood studio. They're gonna be the biggest Hollywood studio. Kind of crazy, man. Kind of crazy. All right, next up, guys. Next up, let's talk a little cannabis. That's right, guys. Cannabinoid hypermiss syndrome is coming around, guys. Let's check this out here. All right. Cannabinoid hypermesis syndrome happens when you have cycles of nausea, vomiting, and abdominal pain after using cannabis for a long time. People with CHS often find temporary relief from the symptoms, easy for me to say, by taking hot baths and showers. Hypermis means severe vomiting. Cannabinoids are compounds in the cannabis sativa plant that bind cannabinoids receptors to your brain, spinal cord, um, and your gastral tract and other body tissues. Example of cannabinoids include THC and cannabinoid CBD. CHS is much more than a side effect of marijuana use. It's a condition that can lead to serious health complications if you don't get treatment for it. How common is cannabinoid hypermis syndrome? It's difficult for researchers to know. Not everyone with the condition seeks medical help or tells their provider they use marijuana. One study found 32.9% of self-reported frequent marijuana users came to an emergency department for a care, went to the emergency room for the care of criteria of CHS. With the widespread use, increased potency, and legalization of marijuana in the United States, in the U.S., CHS may be increasingly common. So, what are the symptoms? Man, I have a hard time saying that without a wet whistle. CHS typically come on several years after the start of chronic marijuana use, but not everyone who uses marijuana long term experiences CHS. Persistent nausea, often in the morning, repeated vomiting and retching, making the sound and movement of vomiting. So, like dry heaving. This would happen up to 5 times an hour. Intense abdominal discomfort or pain, fear of throwing up, loss of appetite. Hot baths and shower tend to reduce or curb the symptoms. Many people of CHS will compulsively shower or bathe, often for hours every day. Uh, the, prodromal effect phase. This phase is common in adults who use cannabis since they were teenagers. They have abdominal pain or morning nausea. You also fear throwing up, but never actually vomit. The hypermetric phase. This is a characteristic of the CHS. It usually lasts 24 to 48 hours, involving overwhelming recurrent vomiting and nausea. You may start bathing and avoiding certain foods or purposely restricting your food intake. Recovery phase. During recovery, you stop using cannabis, even in small amounts. When you're in the recovery phase, lessen over a few days or months, eventually completely disappear. So, what causes this? They don't know. Oh, man. So the factors are how often you use cannabis, how long you've used cannabis, when you vomit or feel nauseated, whether you have lost weight for no unknown reason. Oh, I don't have to worry about that. Oh man, so watch out, guys. Don't be throwing up. Don't be throwing up out there. Yeah, when a company comes in and cuts the throats of every other business, it's not hard to grow fast. Now they are like every other business and overcharging. Yeah, they got all that money to give to Warner Brothers, but they get mad about sharing your password. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? All right, last but not least in this, we're going to talk a little Hannah Duggan trial, guys. That's right. Yesterday, old Hannah Duggan, the judge that let the illegal immigrant flee during a court proceeding. He was there on domestic violence charges. Boy, this trial's going fast. It should be wrapped up tomorrow. or Monday. It sounds like. The prosecution rested their defense yesterday. Boy, there's a lot of different things. Another judge had said that she didn't agree with the way it was handled, that getting called out of her courtroom like this Hannah Dugan was like the big boss or something, making a big scene about it. I guess she has a history of having compassion, having for illegal, having a obsession with illegal immigration. I don't know, man. And I don't want to bash anyone's look. She doesn't look like she should even be a fucking lawyer. She looks like she should be serving fucking slop at fucking a buffet somewhere. She doesn't look like she's educated. She doesn't look like, I don't know. And yesterday they were focusing on whispering. So she was whispering to her court reporter, the stenographer, and the reporter was whispering back about what they should do, what the judge should do. And then they asked the court stenographer, they said, "Why were you whispering?" And she's like, "I don't know. She was whispering. So I just started whispering." And they asked her, "Well, could you have been whispering because you were ashamed and knew you were doing something wrong?" And she's like, "Yeah, maybe that was it." I don't know, man. My whole thing, and whether it's an illegal immigrant, whether it's a drug dealer, whether it's a whoever breaking the fucking law, you gotta be you can't have fucking compassion, man, as a judge. A little bit, but I mean, you gotta stick to the same set of standards for everybody. And the fact that she had the victims in the courtroom and let this dude go, I mean, I wouldn't be happy if I was the victim and you let the dude who hurt me go because you fucking don't like his fucking legal status as an immigrant. I'd be pissed, man. I would want a new judge. I would demand a new judge. And like, again, she's not an elected, she was appointed. Time to get rid of these motherfuckers, man. When people, and it's not just judges, it's not just the reason, one of the main reasons I hate the fucking city of Needles, their fucking the office, is because people fucking forget that they're working a job. People forget they're going to church. People forget that it's not their home. Once you get so invested in something like a job, church, meetings, whatever it is, like, you almost forget that it's a service they're providing to you. You don't live there. You don't make the fucking rules. And that's how a lot of people get in trouble. Same with cops, everything. You get too fucking comfortable in your fucking job, in your position, and you think you could do anything. You think it's your living room. Old Hannah Dugan thought she could just leave her courtroom, call another judge over, and fucking make her own rules because she just got too fucking comfortable, man. That happens a lot. These fucking city assholes work there fucking 15 years. They think they're untouchable until they go raping a coworker like Adrian Chavez, allegedly. I got the paperwork, so whatever. And then they're gone. And now what is he going to do? That's the thing. You get too fucking comfortable. It's not your house. It's not your fucking property. You're working a job. They're paying you to be there to do your fucking job. So you just do just that. You do your fucking job. I don't know. People get crazy, man. People get crazy. Oh, Larry reminded me of first toke of the day. Let's stop talking. I got to do a first toke of the day. This Hannah Dugan. Anyway, guys, I think she's going to get found guilty. Everything I've seen so far, she's going to have a hard time unless they like pull out, well, she didn't have pink hair on Tuesday, so you can't hold her guilty. Some bullshit technicality like they love to do. All right, guys, that's it for the Wakey Bakey news. Let's get into a little thing Larry likes to call first toke of the day. That's right, guys. Let's do it. First toke of the day.
And starts to play. Morning's here in a hazy way. Eyes half closed, but I'm wide awake. Time to spark it up, no time to fake. First toke of the day.
All right, guys. I'm smoking a little West Coast Cure, like a orange-sicle, guys. Got it in this Mr. Battery. Bam, look at that. All right, you can pick this up over at 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, #1 cannabis superstore, guys. Get your West Coast Cure. Who's got the cure? The West Coast does. All right, guys, let's get into this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First toke of the day.
Lazy smokes that dance and twirl, lift me higher than the world. First toke of the day.
You know who needed a first toke of the day? Hannah Dugan. Maybe she'd be more laid back if she did a first toke.
First toke of the day, light that green bouquet. Moments melt like the morning dew. Everything
Oh,
feels
yeah.
shiny new. It's a green sunrise and it's overdue. Breathe it in.
Yeah, baby. That was your first toke of the day, guys. Nice, nice. Love it, love it. All right, guys, let's pay a bill real quick, and then we're going to come back with the 1988 Christmas Wish Book from Sears, guys. That is right. Let's do this one. Got all sorts of cool stuff. What was the hot toys in 88? We're going to find out, guys. What was Santa bringing you in 1988? A kilo of cocaine for Steve. Roofing. All right, guys, let's get into it. We're going to pay a bill, and we'll be right back.
Are you ready to elevate your cannabis experience? Welcome to thedailydank.com, your ultimate destination for everything weed, laughs, and good vibes. We're more than just a website, we're a community. A place where cannabis lovers come together to share, learn, and have a blast. Whether you're tuning in for the wild and hilarious 420 Somewhere podcast, getting your game face on during one of our epic game night live sessions, or waking up to the Wakey Bakey Morning Show for your daily dose of fun, we've got something for everyone. Dive into our exclusive podcasts, from the spooky to the weird to the downright hilarious. We've got a show for every kind of stoner. We're not just about listening, we want you to join in. Our online meetups and community events give you a chance to connect with fellow dank heads and dive deep into everything cannabis culture. And hey, if you're looking for your people, you've finally found them. The Daily Dank is your home for all things stoner culture, crazy theories, and a whole lot of fun. Join the family today at thedailydank.com. This is more than just a website, it's a lifestyle. That's thedailydank.com.
What goes good with hookers and blow? More blow. That's right. All right, guys. This was it. The 1988 Wish Book from Sears, guys. Wah, wah, wah. Let's see. First page. You're going to sell. You got the Disney stuff. They throw the Christmas stuff up front. I can dig that. Who remembers these fucking cinnamon reefs? Remember, it was like a big thing. Cinnamon everything. They had like the cinnamon brooms. Remember those? I think Trader Joe's sold those. Look at the cinnamon reef up on the right-hand corner. Everything's better with cinnamon, guys. Oh, man. A duck basket full of jelly. Oh, these fucking pajamas were the worst, too. Holy shit. Oh, it's 88, guys. Things are getting naughty. A little lacy and silver. That's right. Oh, man, you got your hair products. Oh, look at this guy. Who wouldn't want a fucking robe like that? A little smoking jacket. And look, you got your fucking belt buckles. Oh, don't forget the aftershave for the man in your life. Christmas of 1988. Dad was getting a big old mechanic belt buckle, a smoking jacket, and some fucking Aramis. Some Aramis aftershave. Oh, Dad. Got the baby stuff. Oh, look at Magic. I would have been about the Magic kit. I'm telling you. I actually had one of these hampers, these basketball hampers. I actually had one. They were that desperate to get me to pick up my clothes. Hey, look at this thing, a cassette tape holder. Not even really, doesn't even play music, I don't think. Relive the golden days of malt shops and jukeboxes with the original hits of the 50s and 60s. So this is a fucking 50s and 60s music collection. I thought it actually would have played the fucking like a radio or something that looked like a jukebox. Magic must have been a big rage. You had a Magic 8 Ball. I think I might have had this fucking Magic set, if I'm being fucking honest. Who wants to buy Jumble from fucking Sears? Got some old school. Let's see. How much was this night? $50 for this fucking night. That'd be like 150 in today's world. Oh, look at this thing, guys. I want one of these now. Not these Amish toolkit, but this F. Where's F? Look at this safe. It looks like a normal cabinet, and then you open it, and it's a safe. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Some of the stuff, man, some of the stuff back in the day, I don't know. All right, let's get into it. Enough of this hee-hawing around. Telephones. Oh, God, who remembers these kind of cameras with, like, the flash cube? Remember the flash cube that you get 4 flashes and it would spin around and pop? That's fucking crazy. I haven't thought about those in a long time. You got your pet health monitor. Okay, what the fuck was this? That fucking cat in a dress is horrifying. Look at Garfield phone. Who remembers the Garfield phone? What do we got? We got some Pumas. Some Pumas. What about some LA Gear? We got some golfing stuff for the golfer in you. What is that thing? Don't tell me that's a vacuum. Mighty Car Vacuum. It looks like a ship from Battlestar Galactica. You can put your Star Wars characters in there, or fucking your G.I. Joes. That's what that looks like to me. What is this thing? Okay. No more fumbling. My eyes are bad. Here we go. No more fumbling for tolls. Have the correct change at your fingertip with this handy coin sorting unit that hangs from your car's window slot. So you got to fucking press a button for quarters, dimes, or nickels. There's also a place for tokens, bills, and receipts. Unit closes and detaches to avoid detection. What is this fucking thing? Don't be left out in the cold. Handily lock, de-icer, and flashlight key. Chain melts frozen ice in a matter of seconds. I've never lived in like a place where it gets that cold. Was that actually a fucking thing? You heat up your key to fucking light up and to start up your car. Oh, what do we got here? We got some a lot of change. People love their change. Look, things started getting a little risque. Well, okay, first of all, why would you put lingerie in this fucking section? You got a dude in a fucking raincoat. You got a fucking thermos up there. You got fucking stocking stuffers. And then you got a woman in lingerie. Why not? Why not? Ooh, a G.I. Joe watch. G.I. Joe toiletry set. Let's look. The G.I. Joe locker bag. Kit helps keep even the dirtiest commandos neat and clean. Includes mini soap and case, toothbrush and case brush, comb, cup and tissue pack, and plastic locker bag. So it's going to prison before you went to prison or going to the military. Then you had remember these G.I. Joe watch had the little compass in it. You get everything from Sears, man. Oh shit. That's kind of cool. The fucking little scooter. That's kind of cool. Back to the Future. Back to the Future hadn't come out yet, so that wasn't even a thing. A lot of Garfield. Garfield was evidently popular. Who doesn't need a McDonald's raincoat and McDonald's galoshes? Come on. Everyone needs that. Mickey Mouse, cooler. I'm a cool guy wearing my Mickey Mouse jacket. Oh, the jewelry. Elegance. Black Hills Gold. Remember when Black Hills Gold was all the rage? This is how you had to do it back in the day, though. Oops. How you had to do it back in the day, man. You didn't have K Jewelers. You had to go like to a specialty place. Jewelry boxes, snow globes, little mini town. Tim W would be all about these, man. Tim W. Look at a mini fucking Magic Kingdom collection. That's kind of cool. Make a little mini Disneyland. You got your pajamas. Let's jump. I think it's going to be page 300. These things were thick, man. 600 and something pages. These things were thick. Rosie, stop. All right. Oh, the fashions of 88. Even sold Halloween stuff. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. The toys. Walt Disney's Main Street every day with this authentic town square replica. You could have your own Disneyland. That is right. That's actually kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. Actually, kind of cool. Got your stuffed animals and your little knickknacks here. Got your play sets, like your full-size play sets. A lot of Disneyland stuff, man. 88 was the year of Disney, apparently. A lot of stuffed animals, Mickey Mouse, a lot of Disney. Holy shit, a lot of Disney. What has Disney got about fucking 10 pages? 14, 15, 16, 17, 20 pages of fucking Disney, man. Holy shit. Fisher Price, man. Fisher Price was huge in the 80s. I like some of their toys as a little kid, man. Some of their shit, the Weeble Wobble people. I was all about that. Remember these? Oh, shit. Remember these? Grab the wheel and feel the power. It had like a little screen. You felt like you were watching TV or something. Those were pretty cool, man. I like those. And then you can switch like the speed and stuff. Those are pretty cool. This one looks kind of cool where you just draw the fucking you drive the fucking thing around the track. Let's see what else we got. Blocks, a lot of blocks. Telephones, like short circuit telephones that like go from one to another. I remember there was a girl in my class. Can't remember. Dawn was her name. It was like in 4th grade. And my dad worked with her dad. We didn't know it. So my dad had to go visit, had to like pick up a part or a tool or something from this guy. So we drove up to the house and then his daughter Dawn was there. And I was like, oh, I know you. You're in my class. And her and her sister had phones that connected so they could call each other from their rooms. And I remember thinking that was so cool back in the day. So we got some kitchens. My daughter would have loved these kitchen sets, man. These ones are made of like cupboard wood, like that press board. These are pretty good before plastic took over everything, man. Look at this one. It has a fucking refrigerator, a stove, an oven, a fucking another oven. This thing is fucking pretty thick for as far as kitchens go. Oh, damn. Look at this one down here. Dishwasher. This one has everything. I like the ones that had like stuff printed on the front so you could look in the oven and be like, oh, there's a pizza in there. Again, here, oh shit. We gotta zoom in on. Now, oops. Now this was all the rage back when I was a kid, guys. So Pizza Hut, you have a Pizza Hut playset with a Pepsi. It comes with pizza plates. You look at this, a blender, the Pepsi machine. Pepsi machine was kind of the shit. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. How much would this kitchen cost you in today's world? Completely assembled, 8 through 11. So they are about $40 a piece if you round up. So 40, 80. So you're looking at $200 roughly with tax. So you're looking at $600 in today's world. What's the supermarket set? Man, that's a lot of fuck, man. These toys were expensive back then. I guess they still are. I'm lucky, man. Once you become an empty nester, comes a little cheaper for you. More kitchen. Okay, look at this pantry. That's kind of cool. You always scored when you got like the food kit and it had like the fake cereal and everything in it. Margarita time. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. A sewing machine. Make a dress for mom. Easy bake oven. The snow cone maker. This isn't Snoopy's snow cone maker, but it's Frosty's, so it will work. What else you got? You got your craft making. Remember this? What was this? Can't remember the name of it now. It was God, I still can't see it. Sun catchers. So this would be like you would make them. It had like an oven. You would put like the gel in the mold and then you would melt it in the oven and they would be like the sun catchers. Those are pretty cool, man. I like toys like that as you were a kid, like activities more so than just like toys. Pano Swirl, who remembers that? The Potter Craft. We practice that every fucking day, the Potter Craft. All right, what else we got? More like you got your rock tumblers. Rock tumbler is always a good Christmas gift. Boy, it takes forever for those fucking rock tumblers to actually do anything. Holy shit, I had this. And I think we got it from this catalog. The Master Detective set. I totally had this. What number is this? Number 14. Yes, it came with a camera. I totally remember this. Massive detector kit. And that disguise, you're not fooling anyone. It came with fake watches. So number 14, where is it at? Track down your suspects like the pros with this master detective kit. Comes complete with police identity kit to make composite pictures of suspects. Includes a real 110 camera, film not included. Secret messages and codes, disguises and fingerprint kit for 8 years older and up. So I'm telling you, man, this had the sketch kit was cool because it would have like 50 different eyes, 50 different hairstyles, 50 different, and you would lay the fucking little slides over and create the suspect. And then it had fingerprinting kit, man. Yeah, I totally remember this. I think I might have gotten it for Christmas in '88, to be honest with you. Totally remember that, man. I was out hunting criminals, darn it. Lonnie says, I remember coloring and then cutting it out. My mom baking it in some kind of toy from the last century. The detective kit's still available. Probably not. Oh, we got dress up. You know, that was big for little girls, some boys too. Dress up. Oh, we got desks and painting tripods. We got furniture. Oh, Barbie. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Got everything Barbie in here, man. Barbie's tropical breeze. Look at Barbie's pool house. Even with a gate so little kids can't get in. Oh, boy, Barbie had a lot of shit. Then you got your doll. Holy shit, that's a creepy fucking doll. The one why is that doll walking a dog? And why does that little girl have so much goddamn makeup on? Who is that? John Benet Ramsey? What the hell, man? More dolls. I love me ventriloquist dolls, man. Always have. So you got old Charlie McCarthy, you got Howdy Doody. Oh, what was this guy's name? The African American one. I can't think of what his name was. Laurel and Hardy ventriloquist. You got Bozo. Yeah, I actually did a ventriloquist act in a talent show in like 5th grade. Where's the video of that? Yeah, I had a Charlie McCarthy guy, and I fucking did a whole fucking act in I want to say the 5th grade talent show. And I was so nervous, I bit my fingernails till they bled. I remember that. Oh, we got makeup kits. We got pretty horsies for the ladies out there. Pee Wee Herman. That's right, Pee Wee's Adventure. I actually have this. I don't have Cherry, but I have Pee Wee somewhere. Where the fuck is my Pee Wee at? That sounded weird. Oh, you got your. Oh shit! This was one that me and my dad, they had got this for me, so I could learn how to work on car engines. So this was a model, and you would put it together, and it would show you how how an engine would work. I remember this specifically. I don't think we ever put it together. Rev it up and wait $30. So he paid $90, the equivalent of that, man. Just like a real thing, features moving rods, pistons, crank camshafts, plus operating valve train, distributor, and fan pulleys. See-through turbocharger has movable impellers. Spark plugs fire. Engine runs on 2C batteries. Yeah, I remember that. Sat in the garage a long time. Dad was a busy guy, though. He worked swing shifts, so that was an issue. Oh, here you go. Your RC cars, Harvey Hooligans. Remember when they had the Grasshopper? They stopped doing good ones and started doing shitty ones. Oh, wait a minute. Here's one. $200? Holy shit. Would be about $600 in today's world, man. Number 15. The Kaisho Raider exceeds 25 miles an hour. I ain't buying it. It looks like a RC10, to be honest. It does. It looks like an RC10, to be honest. But it's a Kyosho Raider. Look, you see the shocks? Aren't those like RC10 shocks, Harvey Hooligans? Dad might still have it. I need to ask him that. We got telescopes. Hey, tomorrow's 3-Eye Atlas, guys. Tomorrow, get out there and check it out. It's going to be closest to the Earth. You got your tapes, your education games. What else we got? Music. Is this it? Dude, I wanted this so bad when I was a kid. This was the toy. This was it, man. This was a video camera that took cassette tapes some fucking how. I still don't know. How much was this thing? $169 for the deluxe kit. So equivalent of about $500. Holy shit. If you wanted the carrying case, that's an extra 20. Tapes for the cassette, extra $10. But you get a set of 4. That's not bad. Yeah, man, I wanted this thing so fucking bad. I think it was pretty horrible too, like the quality level. I think the quality level was really bad on it. But yeah, I wanted that PXL 2000 camcorder. That was definitely on my Christmas wish list. Got some mini arcade games here. Starting to get into the boy stuff. You see more military, more guns. What is this? Punch your lights out. You better be quick or your opponent will punch your lights out. This is a game where you got to enter like a code and hit the button or your lights go out. Oh, your portable football games and driving games. Remember those? And baseball, the little fucking handheld ColecoVision. Is that what those were called? What do we got here? Is that an Atari? That is. Holy shit. Atari 7800. Oh, you know. You wanted top of the line, or you can still buy the 2600 for half off. Oh, Sega Scope 3D system takes you there. Who remembers the fucking Sega Scope? It was horrible, man. It was horrible. Nintendo headquarters selling at $100, man. That was the good price point. 88, I was going to Mulholland Junior High in Van Nuys. I went to the arcade. That's in the Karate Kid. Oh, is that the golf and stuff? Is that the one? All your Nintendo games. You don't need to go anywhere else. You got Zelda, Mario Brothers, all the games. Walkie-talkies. What the fuck is this thing? Look at this walkie-talkie. The Star Trooper helmet, number 5. Let's see here. Sky Talkers with built-in tough. Floor translator walkie-talkie. Is it? I got the right one, number 5. Oh no, I messed up. Talk to me, talk to me. Take me to your leader. The Star Trek voice activated helmet really amplifies your voice. It can even make you sound like a robot. Flashing light is synchronized with your voice. Microphone is molded into the plastic helmet. Who wouldn't want that for Christmas? Come on. A star helmet with a microphone built in. All right, guys, watch out, Cobra. G.I. Joe. He's a real American hero. What are we slinging here for G.I. Joe? I might have just been getting out of G.I. Joe at this point because these like ships and stuff, they look different. Like I didn't have any of these. Let's see. G.I. Joe, the sleek X-Wing chopper, Destro Dispeller, the Grenaders Demon, G.I. Joe Warthog, Mean Dog is Double Trouble for Cobra. Yeah, I don't remember any of these, man. This must have been when I got out of, I must have matured outside of G.I. Joe. But then if you couldn't afford, what's the price difference? Let's see. So 12, so 22. You get a specialty unit, 6-pack of 3 or 4 inch. So you get 6 of these things for $12, or you can get one GI. Let's see, 13 looks like it's for 14. So these are the generic GI Joes. Like, let's just get them this whole set for the same price of one, which makes sense, man. But some of those plastic fucking GI Joes were the worst, man. The fake ones, just like a glob of plastic. All right, guys, you got the real Ghostbusters. That's real Ghostbusters making a move. Willow and his friends. Remember Willow? I forgot they had action figure. You got your Transformers here. Cops. I don't remember futuristic cop show cartoons. I don't remember Cops. Anyone remember Cops? Starting lineup. Holy shit. It's all Chicago. You got the Bears, you got the Cubs, Andre Dawson, Ryan Sandberg, Walter Payton, Jim McMahon. Look, I don't even need I don't even need the look. I just know who they are. Robots weren't as impressive, so robots started dying out in '88. But RC cars are apparently making a big move. I always felt bad for the kids when we were racing RC cars. Like we would have like the JRX2, RC10s, the standard ones, and then you'd get a kid who would bring in his Sears, and like the radio frequency would fuck up, and it just you just knew the difference immediately, and you would almost feel bad for the kid because he doesn't know. This is what my mom got me. It's an RC car. What was this one? The Lobo 2, better than the Lobo 1, guys. What would you do if a kid showed up with a Lobo at the racetrack, Harvey Hooligans? Oh, man. A hoverboat. I remember, damn, what was it? What was the name of that fucking Bullhead RC? There was an RC shop on Hancock that I hung out a lot. And they had a fucking a hover boat that I wanted so bad. I was even saving for it. And I think someone ended up buying it. It was made of balsa wood. I always remember that. Submarines. So fuck yeah. Boats, man. I still want an RC boat. I still want one. What do we got? We got your Tonka trucks, Godzilla. Oh shit, Hot Wheels, Micro Machines. Micro Machines were all the rage fucking in '88, man. Remember that dude who talked really fast, the Micro Machine guy? Who we got? We got slot cars. Slot cars started getting really fucking crazy at this time. Going up walls, fucking tunnels and shit. Train set. This is kind of cool. Look at this one. So this is slot car meets RC car hybrid. You head down the straightaway into the third curve. You pass your opponent and cut him off. You decide the outcome with radio control. So this is kind of like a slot car, but you can actually it's a track. You can mini RC cars that you can then drive on said track. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'd buy that now. Shit. More train sets. I was all about trains at this age too, I think, man. Baseball, I had one of these. You throw the ball in and it bounces back like the netting thing. And this is about the time you stopped paying attention to the catalog when clothes and things start getting introduced in there. And you're like, okay, toys are up. The boy section kind of sucked. I'm not going to lie. 1988, boy, where's all the G.I. Joes? Where's all the Transformers? They had limited selection, man. Seemed like they were scaling back a little bit. I didn't see any He-Man in there. Yeah, it seemed like they're scaling back a little bit. Like your main items, like your G.I. Joe. Got to make room for Willow. You got to make room for Willow. Yeah, G.I. Joe only got one page. In 86, they had 4 pages, man. Crazy. Well, that was your book, guys. That was your Wish Book of 1988. What is Santa bringing you this year, guys? Blow up those comments. Let me know. All right, guys. We lived in a tent in a backyard for 3 months. Oof. Camping. All right, guys, I gotta go get this dog fed. I gotta head on down to the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Take advantage of those Thirsty Thursday deals, guys. We do what we had to. 100%. All right, guys, you are appreciated. You are loved. Get out there and be the difference we want to see in the world, guys. Be the difference. Hold the door open. Listen to the story. Have a little patience. Wait to see how things play out before you react. Learning that's a big thing. At 50 years old. All right. Appreciate Carolyn. Hi and bye. Oh, big shout out. Big shout out. Everyone out there, guys. I got to go get this dog fed. All right, guys. We will see you at 420. We got a hell of a show counting down to the greatest time of all time. That's right. We're getting into some Christmas true crime happenings, guys. So make sure you join us. Christmas heists we're looking at today. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the flip side. Hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Leave some comments. We'll see you on the flip side.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
All right, guys, go out there and make this the best Christmas week ever, guys. Get out there and make it happen. Be the cheer you want to see. We'll see you guys. See you at 420. Have a good one.
But the beat was bumping and the mood was right, so we sparked it up early and we smoked past 9.